Hi everyone, Rebecca, Navigate Business Recovery. So today I'm going to be doing a video about the bounce back loan fraud and whether you're at risk. So that money during COVID, it wasn't free, and some directors are learning that the hard way now. The bounce back loan scheme, BBL, was a lifeline for businesses during the pandemic, offering up to £50,000 with minimal checks and no personal guarantees. It really sounded good at the time and so good to be true. Now the authorities are cracking down on misuse and directors who took advantage of the system. They're facing serious consequences. So what actually went wrong? The government pumped out billions in loans to help struggling businesses, but with speed came the oversight issues. Some directors saw an opportunity. They exaggerated the turnover, applying multiple times through multiple companies, through different banks, used the funds for personal gain rather than legitimate business needs. And at the time, it might have felt like a smart move, and now it's catching up with them. The investigation crackdown, the Insolvency Service, the HMRC, and even the National Crime Agency are on the hunt. So if you have overstated your business turnover to get more than what your business was entitled to, used the loan for personal expenses instead of business needs, applied for multiple loans through different banks, and finally dissolved your company without paying back the bounce back loan, then you're going to find yourself under some investigation. And if the authorities prove that there's some fraud going on, then the consequences will include disqualification as director from 2 years to 15 years, personal liability for repaying the loan back, criminal charges in extreme cases. So what happens if you're under the spotlight? First, please don't panic. Don't ignore it either. If the Insolvency Service or HMRC has reached out, take legal advice and expert advice immediately. You don't have personal guarantees attached to these loans at all. But that doesn't mean you're off the hook. If they find out that you've done something that's fraudulent, suspected actions, then they can pursue you through the legal channels. You need to be proactive if you think that you've used the money for other needs, and get ahead of the issue before the authorities do. Get professional help from a financial expert. We do these reviews regularly so we can navigate your options. You have to cooperate, but cautiously. Don't try and handle this alone and say the wrong thing, because anything you say could be used against you. So if you're looking for guidance, let's have a chat. If you're worried about your bounce back loan or facing an investigation, you don't need to wait for the knock on the door. We're currently offering and have been offering an hour of complimentary consultation so you can understand your options better. There's always a way forward. You just need to act now. So you can find the link to book a meeting with me from my website, Navigate Business Recovery. Just Google that and it will come up. And then we can give you the options to say, yes, you're safe, or these are the steps that you need to take to make sure that if anything does happen, then we've already done the due diligence. Well, thank you for listening.